Hi there, this is Cheryl Hirsch with Hirsch Parent Coaching. How is everyone today? I have some wonderful tips that I think will really be helpful, not only if you're a parent, just as adults in the world. So my first one today is tool number 16, be concise. And the second is tool number 17, focused on the desired behavior. So what am I referring to? When we're dealing with children, and I have a wonderful story, we often get a little too wordy. So when I was a middle school principal, I will never forget this. It was kind of funny. I was having trouble with classroom management. And I was conferring with a friend of mine. She was an algebra teacher, a math teacher who was amazing and had a lot more experience at the time than I did. And she told me I was just being too wordy. So she handed me this little book that was really short, and it was so true. I would say, honey, would you mind switching your seat over here? You're talking a little bit too much, so I need you over here. So as I tend to do, went on and on and on. And so this book, in which she told me, is be so concise, be very brief. So instead of that long sentence, which was a request, which wasn't really a request, I just said, sit here. So not being rude, but being very clear, and then people react, and they did it. So you can add please at the end, of course, but sit here, please. And you really get immediate action. So I think, and I know I'm still guilty of this, where I can go on, but when we're very direct and we focus on the behavior that we want, which is tool number 17, instead of what we don't want, the brain clicks in and actually responds in the way that we want. So another wonderful example is at school. Kids will be running down the hallway, and of course we love them being energetic and being lively, but we also want them to be safe. So in the hallway we used to say, don't run. However, what we really needed to say was walk. Please walk. Walk. So you want to focus on what you want to happen versus focusing on the negative behavior. Have you ever been at a party and somebody said, don't look, but, and then you just automatically look? So these two things can be really, really effective for you wherever you happen to be. Of course, you do need to be careful with those close to you that you don't want to sound like a commander. I've done that as well. But when we need action and we're trying to get someone's attention, again, by focusing on the behavior that we want and being very, very concise, you will get a wonderful response, and you'll be like, oh my gosh, that works so well. I also just want to share that I did this wonderful Eventbrite presentation on writing effective professional emails. And there again, it said be concise, that we tend to be way too wordy, add extra words, where we lose people's attention when we really just need to be friendly but professional and get to the point. So I will try to be concise and get to the point of my video for this week. And just remind you, be concise, focus on the desired behavior, and I'll be curious to hear your results. So please check out my website. Love to hear from you, and any comments are really appreciated.